My name is James Cochran. I'm a counselor, and it is a joy to be with you this election eve as we participate with We Rise Now to consider what it means to be united in community in the face of fear and anxiety on the eve of this election. Nelson Mandela said that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. So in this meditation, we're going to spend some time considering our fear, holding space for it, trying to allow ourselves to fully embrace what it is to be afraid, the things that we are most afraid of, and then seeing how we respond to it, what we can do to triumph over that fear. So I'd like to invite you to begin by drawing your attention to the breath. Before we start, you can close your eyes if that's something that feels comfortable. You can lower your gaze. One of the instructions that I offer to anybody for whom I'm leading in meditation is that if I ever offer an instruction or some bit of guidance that leaves you feeling uncomfortable, leaves you feeling that something inside of you is being triggered, you always have the permission to approach this in whatever way allows you to feel most comfortable and most at peace. So we'll begin by closing our eyes or lowering our gaze, whatever feels most authentic to you in this moment. And we'll draw our attention to the breath. Drawing breaths in and letting breaths out. Allowing this breath to anchor you to this moment. Each breath reminding you that this moment is just like this. It couldn't be any other way. Resting in this awareness of your breath for a few more moments. And now, calling the fullness of your mind's attention to your fear, to the things that stir inside you when you feel afraid, when you feel anxious. We're seeking some image, some idea or some notion that represents for us the things that we fear. You might be thinking of a person, some imagined future, some condition that might befall you or people that you love. Spending a few moments allowing the things that you fear to bubble up, to rise into your awareness. It can be tempting in moments like this to react, to start telling ourselves a story, imagining what this fear means for us, how it is pushing us, where it is leading us. Seeing if it's possible here in this moment simply to observe, not trying to change your fear, not trying to make it different from how you find it, just observing these things that create fear in you with curiosity, and to the degree that it's possible, non-judgment. And now that we've had a few moments to consider this thing we fear, exploring the sensations of your body, noticing the way that it responds to the things you're afraid of. What does it feel like your body is preparing you to do? Do you feel your fists clenching, your muscles readying as though they are preparing to fight? Do you feel your breath quicken, your legs tense up as though you are preparing to flee? Perhaps you feel frozen. You feel your pulse quicken, but your breath is still. Not sure precisely what to do or which way to go, just feeling overwhelmed in this moment. Whatever your particular response is to your fear, seeing if it's possible to regard it with curiosity. Just observing how our body cares for us, how it reacts to the threats in our environment, how it interprets the things that we imagine threaten us. Considering this response of your body for a few more moments in silence. And now, considering what it might mean to triumph over this fear. Asking yourself what it looks like to hold all of this, your awareness of the present moment, the image or idea that inspires fear in you, the way your body responds in its wisdom to the things that threaten it. And imagining, what does it look like to succeed? How might we invite a softening in our body? How could we find ways to accommodate the things that threaten us? How could we soothe the reactions of our body? How could we find ourselves embracing the world with acceptance and non-judgment? As we consider the nature of this resolution, you may be left feeling that there's still work to do. That as accepting and non-judging as you want to be, you still feel called to advocacy. And so considering what it looks like to hold that to allow our courage to overcome our fear, to triumph over the things of which we are afraid, but to draw lessons from that fear. Considering for a few moments the nature of triumph, in addition to the lessons that we can learn from our fear. In the course of your consideration, it is likely that you have landed on love. That whatever your path forward looks like, as you seek to triumph over your fear, love will need to be a part of it. Love for yourself as you consider how to care for your body, to nurture its response. Love for your enemies, love for your community, love for the people who are different from you, so that your responses to them need not be dictated by fear. Love for this world we occupy, the ways that it is not perfect, the ways that we are inclined to respond to it with judgment. Seeing if it's possible to allow a deep recognition for the love that is necessary to overcome, to triumph over fear. Seeing if it's possible for this recognition to take root inside you, to blossom within. So that as you move into this world, as you venture into spaces that are peopled by people who are different from you, who may, when you are at your weakest, inspire fear, seeing if it's possible to greet these people with love, to hold a space for them that looks like courage. Courage that triumphs over our fear. As you hold this recognition inside you, I invite you to return to the sensations of the breath. Because we are still in this moment. This moment. This moment. Drawing a final deep breath in and letting it out. Opening your eyes or lifting your gaze. Broadening your awareness to encompass the fullness of this moment. And seeing if it's possible to triumph over your fear as you move into this new season. and the rest of this day. Thank you, and be well.